Hey folks, how you doing? This is Joe with Prepping Texas Homestead. Today's video is just showing folks how to prep and how to be ready for a catastrophe. And at this point, I'm not really 100% ready. So I still have a lot of things to do. I've got crops coming this coming fall that I'll be canning and putting into my storage pantry room. And there's just a lot of things I yet to do. I'm doing a chicken swap out right now. I've got some baby chicks coming. I got rid of my old flock and I'm going with dual purpose chickens. I do have some Cornish rocks that I'm going to be feeding out to process. And I have just a couple laying hens, and I have one broody hen that has some babies. So basically, through this video, it's just going to show a bunch of different things that shows part of my prepping. That I've been prepping for several years on some things. Some things I've planned on years and years and years ago. And I know not everyone can do these things. Some people don't have the option. I'm lucky to have a little bit of land that I can do this on. Not as much as I'd like, but I have a little bit, 3 acres actually, to do this on. And so with that said, minor prepping, I don't know. And I think about it a lot. I think, if our country got to the state of like war or collapse of any kind, which is not impossible. Countries fail, kingdoms fall all the time. And I think America has been the kingdom of the world for a long time. It means the free place to live, opportunity. We all got fat and happy. Well, things could go south, and I'm seeing a lot of people taking heed to the warnings that we have going on right now. So some people call us crazy, but, I'd rather be prepared. It's just like a lot of people that don't believe in Jesus Christ. They go, oh, you're a fool, you for believing in that. They don't exist, yada, yada. Well, I believe in Jesus Christ. He's my Savior, and that's how I live my life. I'm not a perfect person by all means. I do things that, I drink, I cuss, but I done went too deep into this, didn't I? Okay, let's get back on it. So what this video is about, cut. Okay, restarting. Basically, live your life to the fullest, but be prepared. Be prepared for anything. Prepping is stocking of needed essentials to stay alive. It won't be, and by no means, if you're prepared with a lot of, with farm animals, crops, and enough equipment to store your food stored. Because see, that's the thing. If you don't have enough canning lids or enough jars and rings and things to can your products with, you can't continue to prep. Prepping's easy when the economy's good and everything is rolling and you can go buy shit. But prepping will get tough when you can't. What about when we can't go buy these chicken pluckers? You'll be plucking with them chicken pluckers. What about when we can't go buy lids? I don't know. But those things that we as preppers can go buy to be preppers may not be available like they are now. So you just have to stock up on a lot of it, so to speak. Hoard mason jar lids. I don't know. I buy lids every time I go to the store. I buy 4 or 5 of them. I don't try to wipe out the shelves so other people can't get them. I just buy every time I go, so long as they got them. So I'm storing stuff. I store everything. Stuff to maintain in a bad time. But one thing a lot of people don't do is a lot of folks store the food and they don't go through it. You've got to utilize it. In the good times, continue to utilize the food you've stored or to go to waste. Don't let none of that stuff go to waste. Use it to offset your grocery bill. All the stuff you can, eat it. But every year, restock it. Okay? So, prepping is restocking a year's worth of stuff. That's, to me, basically it is. Yeah, a lot of stuff you won't be able to have that you can get in grocery stores now. But, you know what? Just prepare. Everybody does it differently. But think about the things that you want to have stored in a non-refrigerated way so that it won't go bad if your electricity goes out, if the power grid goes down, and you can't go buy gasoline to run your generator. You know, all that stuff. I mean, just think about it. It's not impossible. If you think it's impossible, start looking at other countries. Start looking at the condition and the living condition other people live in other countries. Don't tell me it's not impossible. So, anyway, I've lost words. Just be prepared, folks. Don't be caught with your pants down. That's what I was always told. Be prepared. Yeah, I'm crazy. go, folks. That's just a little short video explaining a little bit of the things I do. It's hard to capture it all in video, but just as an idea of what I do. And there's 1,000 different things that you can do to prep and homestead. And I barely touched all the stuff. There's so many, many, many more things. Watch all those YouTube videos out there, different ones, and you'll see and pick up on certain things from each prepper and homesteader that you can find that you can do. And don't forget, even if you live in an apartment, there's a certain amount of prepping you can do, and you should prep. So, until next time, we'll see you. Peace out.